Dacor Oven Reset Button question. There are two red reset buttons on Dacor Oven. When I press the buttons stay down. Or just click and back up to the same position/height. The oven does not heat after I clean inside. Stays preheat 135 degree and never heat up.
Hello, and thank you for using this service. I'll be helping you with your problem today. The buttons will not stay down. You should just be able to press the button and it will click. That will mean that it reset the switch.
Thank you. Here's some click sound. I press from the side and it is difficult to press hard from the side.
You will likely feel a click but not hear it. It's difficult to get a good angle on it, but if you push with a screwdriver hard on the button it should reset it.
Do I feel click? Even thought I turned off breaker. I tried to use the screwdriver, but it is very difficult.
Yes. You can always turn on the breaker again and turn the oven on to see if it's heating if you're not sure if you reset it or not.
I tried hard, but still does not click at all. I press them very hard. Can I access from the top instead of side? Or any tool to press from the side?
There is not, no, and no, you cannot access any other way than through the front. If it doesn't click, then you may have already reset it, or it may not be the issue. Turn the breaker back on and see if the oven heat. If it doesn't, then that is likely not the issue. I tried, the oven does not heat at all. Other than heating, other works fine. I cleaned the door a couple days ago and after that, the oven never heat all. Do you have any clue? Before cleaning, the oven was working fine. The oven was installed in 2005. Well, unfortunately, if the oven isn't heat on any function including bake, broil, or convection and that high limit thermostat isn't the issue, you either have a bad relay control board or you're not getting 220 volts to the oven, you're only getting 110 volts to make it look like it's working. You'll need a multimeter to test power at the junction block where the power cord connects to the back of the oven to determine if it's getting 220 volts or not. If the oven is getting 220 volts, then you'd need a new relay control board. We replaced the motherboard yesterday by Technique, but still does not heat. So the relay control board is the same as motherboard? Also, the red rest button is difficult for women to press hard. I press them several times and never hear click sound. Last thing, that, if voltage is issue, what parts do we need? There are two control boards on this unit. And I don't know how hard you are pressing, but you shouldn't need to press that hard, maybe 1 or 2 pounds of pressure is all that is required. Either way, you can keep trying to press the red button if you'd like, but if that button has been pressed and it doesn't reset, you need to call a technician out because you're either not getting 220 volts or the relay board has failed. There are no other options.
Thank you so much for your time. If we do not get 220 volts, what part do we need to replace?
You don't need a part if you're not getting 220 volts. You will need to inspect the power cord and make sure nothing is shorting out. If everything looks good, then either your breaker on your house is bad and the breaker would need to be replaced, or the outlet on your house that your power cord plugs into is bad and may need to be repaired/replaced.
This is last thing, where are located 2 board? We replaced the one big board yesterday. Where is another one? Also, do you think that the reset button is broken? Can we replace two?
The display in the front is one board, that is not the one that would cause this issue, and the other board is in the far back left corner under the cooktop. Can I ask one more question? What if the reset button does not work? Where else can I reset the high temp? I pushed the buttons 100 times, but never hear click sound and does not feel like to reset. There is no other place to reset the high temp. If pushing the button didn't reset the issue, then you don't have a high temp reset issue, you either have a bad relay board or the oven isn't getting 220 volts.
Thank you. You are very great.
No problem.
Sorry, one more. My technician said that he replaced the board and 220 volt is working fine. He tested reset buttons. However, the oven still does not heat. What else can you think? How can I pay more tip to you?
There is nothing else, either the board is bad, the unit isn't getting 220 volts, or the high limit switch is bad / needs to be reset. Those are the only things that will cut out all heating functions in the oven. If you can't locate what is wrong yourself, you'll need to call a technician out again.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.